So this is the second video on how I'm gonna make the enemy follow us and basically make sure the enemy actually works as it's intended. Everything is on. We're gonna make sure that navigation is turned on. We're gonna go to volumes. Gonna go to navigation match. I think it's here. Yeah. Okay, so this green patch right here, this is where the enemy is gonna be able to walk in. If you step out of this green patch, then the enemy is not going to be able to follow you. It's only going to be able to actually go where this is present. So if you walk out of it, then the enemy is just going to stop right here and just look at you. So if you're going to make your enemy follow you to the ends of the earth, make sure the player doesn't have a way to get out of this. Because if he does, then the enemy will just stop and the player will either have an easy shot or will just get away. And that's not fun. This is very versatile. Added up more height to put it more. Um, you can add stairs and it'll add a path to it. It's not really that difficult to do. So now that we have this, where our enemy can go towards, we're gonna make a new photo. I spelled it wrong. Meh. And we're gonna go to all classes. We're gonna go make an AI controller. Gonna put, let's just make it a zombie. After that, we're gonna make a behavior tree. And we are going to make a blackboard. Swear that wrong too, doesn't matter. So now we have all these. These will dictate on what the enemy will actually do. To make an actual enemy, we're gonna make a character. It's just gonna be zombie 1. Nothing too difficult. There it is. So for the purpose of this, we aren't gonna put anything very complicated. I don't have any meshes. Let's do a rock. Just something that's, turn these off if you don't want snap scaling. I don't want it. Alright, so this is my enemy rock. We're gonna add another static mesh. This is just gonna be an arrow. This is gonna be pointing on where he's actually aiming towards. A floating rock. It's running towards you. We're gonna go character movement, see if everything's well. If I can find it, max walk speed. Max walk speed is a default where your character actually moves. So you want him to go faster, you can change max walk speed. That's just for later, but I'm trying to find something else. Oh, that's the area class. Navigation. Ah. I think it's actually in Zombie 1 itself. Here we go, AI controller class. We're gonna change that to zombies, what we just made. Sorry. We're just gonna make that to zombies, what we just made. And we're not gonna do with anything with him right now. We're gonna go to zombies. Make sure everything is going there as it should. Gonna open these up. Okay, so the behavior tree basically dictates on what the enemy area is going to be doing next, while the blackboard is going to have all the keys and integers of this. So we go to blackboard, it's going to be zombie blackboard. So it's connected right now. It's going to be self-actor here. We're going to add a key vector, and it's going to be player location. There. We're going to go here. Then we're going to have a sequence and task move to player location. So now it's going to get the vector there and actually make it. So for player location, we have to go and edit exactly what it is. Okay. So as I was saying, we go to zombies. We're gonna move these over here for now. We're gonna get AI controller and get a reference to self. Maybe a tree zombie. So we're gonna get blackboard self set value as vector. Make little name. Let's go to player location. Gonna get a reference to self. Get actor. Weird location mesh. Set right there. Everything should work here. Let's test this thing out by putting a zombie in. Zombie is not moving at the moment. Everything else is working. Let's see if it moves to the center of the world. So it does move to the center of the world, but it's not moving towards the player. So let's split this up. See if this could work. It's moving to itself. Ah, that's the problem. Alright. Uh, that's not good. Okay. So cast to first person character. Get player character. Get location. Get where location. Mesh. Let's go here. And we're gonna do event tick. We're gonna put a delay there. 2 seconds just in case something breaks. Gonna save everything. Gonna press play. And as you can see, it starts moving towards me. And the arrows are facing right towards me. Alright, let's see if this works without the delay. This might crash everything. As you can see, it's going around the object. It's doing everything it's supposed to. Alright, so that's enemy AI 1. So, for number 2, we're gonna get the character movement speed. And we're gonna set the max walk speed to 300. Right there. So it's considerably slower than the other one. So if we put a number 2 here and we press play, you can see that one is actually slower. We're gonna add a particle system here. Particle system is going to be file. Not that big though. Small file. Like 0.1. There. This way we can tell the difference between the two other than speed. So we press play. That one has a fire going. It's a bit too small to tell the difference. I'm doing this so we could see the actual different enemies being spawned when we get to that. This should be good enough. I want to rotate a little bit so it actually goes up. There. Now it's a fire zombie. It's slow, but it still tries to get me. This is with every second it does this. So the next and final piece we're gonna cover the spawning.